So I watched the game last night. I watched the entire game. I watched the fourth quarter. I saw the turnover by Russell Westbrook. The game was over. Um, Thunder tied up the series 6-6. They're going to, 3-3, excuse me. They're going to game 7. I wake up in the morning, all over social media, all over all the popular sports shows and the morning talk shows. The headline is Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook and the turnover. Russell Westbrook's legacy. Will this impact Russell Westbrook? So I said, hold on. I sat back and looked at the big picture. I said, they doing exactly what I thought they was going to do. We let Damian Lillard, well, not me, you guys let Damian Lillard once again rock you to sleep and dance off into the sunset. So you realize that before the playoffs started, Damian Lillard was dropping 40, 50, 40, 50, shooting from the logo. Got himself into the playoffs, had himself a great first game against the Lakers, and everybody was up and hyped and open raw. But now, like I said was going to happen, he lost accountability. So the focus is now on Russell Westbrook, as it always is. And it's going exactly how I predicted it. Y'all didn't hold Damian Lillard accountable, and now he's back home. He went fishing. He's out of the first round again. He's over 30 years old, and he's out of the playoffs. But it went on deaf ears, as I thought it was going to be. And now the narrative is Russell Westbrook. It's Russell Westbrook's legacy in jeopardy. Are y'all serious? But I realize what it is. This is a plot organized by the media. Russell Westbrook is not to be liked. He is to be the most hated point guard of all time. And what this is WWE, WWF stuff right now. They are creating a plot line and drama for you to antagonize and hate Russell Westbrook. And y'all are falling right into the trap as y'all do every year. The game before last night, Russell Westbrook had 0 turnovers. It was quiet. They won the game. Nobody says nothing. The game last night, Russell Westbrook had 7 turnovers. He had a bad game. He had a bad finish into the fourth quarter. And now we have headlines all over the place. Where were these headlines with Damian Lillard? When he lost, where were these headlines? Russell Westbrook just came back from an injury. And he's put into the game just like that. And he has to get going. He can't have mistakes. Damian Lillard left with an injury. And it's kumbaya, musical tears for this man. Why are y'all so biased against Russell Westbrook? Where does all this Russell Westbrook hate and slander come from? Because it is unfair. The man is already a first ballot Hall of Famer. How many times I got to say that in a video? How many times? The man has done what your favorite point guard can't do already. It's on record. It's already on record. Chris Paul, a.k.a. CP0, what has he done? Now, mind you, this man was given one of the most glorious teams in NBA history, Lob City, where everyone was talking about Blake Griffin, J.J. Redick, DeAndre Jordan at the time. All of them was balling. Chris Paul. What happened with them? What happened? It's falling on deaf ears. Tell me what happened. Nothing, exactly, because he took his L and the team got separated and dismantled. Russell Westbrook been through the fire. He had James Harden, he had Kevin Durant. They got to the finals. They went against a LeBron James Miami Heat. They lost. It's all good. They wasn't ready. The team got separated. The team got mixed up. Kevin Durant slithered his way on out and ran to Golden State. He ran to Golden State, the team that was 72 and something before he got there. But it went on deaf ears. Yes, some people called him a snake. But for the most part, it went on deaf ears because he won a championship with them now. So now he's all good. He can sit back and play with Kyrie in Brooklyn and nobody says a word. But Russell Westbrook, time and time again, is held accountable when no one else is. Paul George, I had to call him out because nobody else would do it. He ran from the grind, as Damian Lillard said too. He ran and ducked all the smoke. What has he been doing? He's now starting to play a little better. You're playing with Kawhi Leonard. You're supposed to play better. You're supposed to kill when you're playing with that man. You're supposed to go in. That team is stacked from top to bottom. Paul George don't got no excuses. Paul George don't get no passes. But Russell Westbrook have a bad game after coming back from injury. Makes a mistake on the basketball court because he's not human. And he's being put in the mud. Ran amok. The Russell Westbrook slander has got to stop. And nobody's going to speak up, but I'm going to speak up for him. Russell Westbrook is an underrated point guard in this NBA today. And we need to give him his flowers now and show some respect. Because when he's not before your eyes anymore and you can't see him play, you're going to regret it. You're going to wish you could look back at the days and watch Russell Westbrook play. This ain't John Wall. This is Russell Westbrook. Show some respect.